my thought process is
Yes.
that I will be the best in this game. No matter what people say.
Then like a month later, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna fuck Dark Souls, so I'm gonna be the best at Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's the same game though. It wouldn't really matter.
They should just like release Bloodborne as a DLC pack for Dark Souls 2.
They might as well, hey. Let's go try this.
Are you tempted at all to get the PS4 version of Dark Souls 2?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
It's just like extra particle effects and shit.
Oh, he did not like it.
Like, Dark Souls is not a good-looking game. I'm sorry, it's just not.
So, I don't think it's meant to be. Like, you're gonna get a lot of hate for that too, because some people, especially for that, what's his name, Rose guy. Like, he'll tell you that even the dog is female. Like, you know, like I couldn't even tell you that this Lost Sinner was a fucking female.
But we're not talking about the gender of characters. We're talking about the actual graphics, because they made like an upgraded version for the PS4, and all you're getting are like slightly upgraded textures and slightly upgraded particle effects and lighting effects, and that's kind of it.
Well, it's better than some games I've seen you play.
What?
It's better than some games I've seen you play.
Like what?
Like that old version Tomb Raider and...
That's because it's a fucking last-gen title. I'm not saying it's a terrible looking game. I'm not saying the graphics are bad. I'm just saying it's not a good looking game. It's average.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it's average, but it's...
I would.
There's some things
In
about
fact,
the game...
I just did.
Yeah, I know. But some cases, I would say it's probably like masterful in some ways and has the obvious weaknesses, but yeah, let's just try that. Yeah, do that. I'm gonna try that. Yes, I'll try that.
And when I say like not a good looking game, I'm not talking so much about like the artistic design of it, like the characters and the bosses and the environments and things like that, the way that they're actually artistically designed. I'm just talking about the actual fidelity of the graphics themselves.
Like the background and all that stuff.
No, the actual like quality of the graphics and how well things animate and things like that.
I don't know. Maybe we see differently or something.
Yes, I see the right way and you see the wrong way. That was a good swing. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall over. I hate that. Absolutely.
You know, that was bad time.
Oh, come on.
I could have fucking told you that was bad timing.
Come on.
Okay. You were way too close to them.
No one ever drinks that fucking
You were
slowly.
way too close to them.
No one drinks that fucking
Alright
slowly.
guys, we're going to go into hyper time until Dre figures out just what the fuck he wants to do with this boss.
Just fucking kill it. That's
Hyper
what I
time! Begin. We're back.
Yeah, I decided to go to a different area.
Dre has bravely decided to retreat.
I can't. No, I'm going back to it. I'm like not tonight, obviously, but I'm gonna pay for this path first. I just realized I can just do this Oh fuck, what am I doing? I don't want. Fuck, you're expensive, bitch.
It's not a retreat. He is advancing in a different direction.
Yeah, I just realized as well that this little area that I'm going to has a girl that looks like Tomb Raider.
The girl looks like Tomb Raider.
Go ahead then.
You mean like Lara Croft, is what you're saying.
Yep. Both the same one.
So she has mad hoots.
Yep. Seriously, when you see her, you'll understand.
You're just like, those are the biggest tits
Actually,
I've ever seen.
I should really find that, but those binoculars, and I'll show you why.
I'm pretty sure I don't care.
I'm pretty sure you will.
I'm pretty sure I don't
You're
care.
a boob man. You will. Care.
I am a boob man. It's true, but I'm
You
still
will
pretty
care.
sure I don't care.
You will care. I promise you that much.
What about you, Dre? Are you a boob man or a butt man?
I'm a butt man.
You're a butt man.
Yeah. I don't mind boobs, but boobs are boobs.
So,
and
like-
I can see them every day.
But butts, my God.
Oh, seriously, when it's like, okay. Sorry for all the women out there that listen to this, but yeah,
We're doing a little segment. This is going to be called.
I just like carrying on.
This is going to be at the booties.
Seriously, like if you
For serious booty review.
10 out of 10, IGN.
So yes, go on.
I'm definitely a butt man. I'm definitely a
So
butt man.
you are a butt man, and yet you were speaking ill of Kim K not that long ago.
I don't like massive butts. I actually don't like that.
So
at
you
all.
don't like big butts, and you do not lie.
Yeah.
So Mix-a-Lot was wrong, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he was.
When Baby got back, he wasn't talking about you.
Yeah. Well, this is why he was such a one-hit wonder. Because Baby never
He
got
had
back.
another song, actually. I know that he had a second song called "Put 'Em on the Glass," which was a song about tits. It was a song about chicks putting their boobs on glass windows for men to see.
Oh, okay. So he liked boobs and butts.
Yeah, it's just a song about boobs and like, getting any traction, so that was pretty much the end of his career. But anyway, so you don't like big butts, but you do like butts.
I like fit butts.
Fit butts.
Yeah. Go on.
So you have quality, not quantity.
Yes. Well, that's the same with anything, really. Gee, what's the point of having too many of crap things?
Because, like, what's wrong with going for quality and quantity?
You can't have both.
Yes, you can.
It's a fact of life.
I
You can't have-
disagree. You can have your cake and eat it too.
It's like having.
You can
it's
have
like
your.
It's like having more than one quality friend.
You can have your
That
butt-
never happens.
You can have your butt and eat it too, sir.
Oh.
Eat the butt.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
You never go ass to mouth.
Oh. Gross person.
Oh, you haven't seen Clerks 2, obviously.
Two girls, one cup.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
you're
one-
not missing much.
I've seen one guy, one jar.
Oh, that's gross.
You haven't.
No, I haven't.
I've told you. I've told him about it.
Sounds terrible.
It is the best thing on the internet, by which I mean it's also the worst thing on the internet. These are the things that we talk about late at night. God, what time is it now?
Huh?
It's 1 a.m.
Yeah, I won't read too long of this.
Yeah, Dre has to go to bed because apparently, if
I
he
have a
doesn't get
life.
enough, if he does not get enough sleep, he is worried that when he drives his girlfriend to work tomorrow morning, that he will kill someone.
No, it's not driving her. It's driving myself to work.
Dude.
I'm working for 7 hours tomorrow.
Oh, you poor baby.
Aw, it's not Saturday. Fuck you. Exactly.
Yee-haw-haw-hee.
Good idea.
These are like straight up ninjas.
Yeah. Road.
Yeah, woodland ninjas.
Dead ninja. Oh yeah. Go through the bridge.
Oh, that was a straight up ninja move there. He came out of nowhere,
Unfortunately, his ninja moves suck.
which is why he's dead ninja.
Running into trees, running into trees.
The trees are coming straight for you.
right.
And that was dude shot you straight in the back with his ninja bow. He shot you in the back with a
Maybe ready
bow.
to swing again, you know.
He too was clearly a butt man. Because that was what he went for.
I don't mind a good set of boobs though, like, you know. Not fake. I'm not.
No, fake boobs are terrible.
I'm not into fake boobs.
No, I'm not at all.
I think that's a waste of money and time.
They just look weird.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I mean, there are people who are totally into that. They have like fetishes for that. They actually like prefer fake boobs, but I'm definitely not one of them.
I'll just go to play. Yeah. But if
I actually heard. I read a story about a woman who was a underwear model, I think.
yeah.
And she was saying it like, I think she went for like a job at like Victoria's Secret or one of those really big like label places, and she said they actually what they would get the models to do is actually lie down on the ground so the photographer could inspect their breasts because, and they were like they weren't topless, they were wearing like a bra or a bikini or something, but they would inspect their breasts because like when they have fake boobs, they're obviously like their boobs just sit up like fucking rocks.
So you're saying the FBI came in and checked them out?
Yes, the federal breast inspectors. Yes, that's totally what they did.
Ow. Thank you guys.
So what are we doing here anyway?
I'm just going, yeah, I'm not
We're
gonna-
grabbing a fuck. Okay,
Yeah.
that is good to know, sir.
It's cheap these days. It's on special. In this area especially.
Well, these guys are getting fucked, so I guess that's something. I guess that is a thing.
Alright, now I can go to the bonfire. Yay! In case I do something stupid.
So you haven't
which
answered
I
my
will.
question though. What are we here for?
There's a skeleton boss. And then lowering the gates to meet Lara Croft and then...
Lara Croft and her mad hoots.
Yes. Which is very worth it. For those who haven't actually seen it, like,
talking about like mad hoots, because we just can't seem to get off that subject. So I was saying like I got the Xbox One version of Dead or Alive 5,
yeah.
and that game actually has 4 settings, 4 individual settings for breast physics. You can tailor the breast physics just to your liking. Like, just how much bounce do you want in your boobs?
Yeah.
Like, and that's up from 3. Like, they actually introduced a 4th setting just for the Xbox One version as like an exclusive perk if you want to play it on Xbox One.
That sounds like fun. So what, you actually change the and stuff and they can actually make the boobs work?
You just change the setting in the menus and it just makes the boobs like bounce differently. To be honest, I haven't really studied it enough to actually like see what visible difference there is. I'm sure there are people. I'm sure there are breakdown videos on YouTube right now.
Do you think feminists out there would actually see that as a female abuse?
No, they see it as objectification. So I don't know. Like, and this goes back to like the article that I was talking about before. Like, they're saying that like
Is it the one that you showed on Facebook?
yeah, it is. Where the person was saying that like because like if feminists make the argument that women are objectified in games, men will always turn around and say, well, men who are not agreeing with them will turn around and say that men are also objectified in games, which is true. However, it's also true that men are not objectified to the extent that women are. There's no getting around that fact. But both of them have idealized physical forms. There's another NPC invader.
Yeah, I know this guy. Me and him go back way back.
And so the counter argument to that is that for the feminist is that like why do you see so much like breast physics in games but you never see some dudes like jump like bouncing around? And I don't know if that's like comparing apples and oranges really. Like not in the literal sense that one's boobs and one's junk. It's more the fact that like you're gonna die.
That was terrible.
It's more the fact that like you can walk around, like you can just walk down the street and you can like look around and you will see women's breasts bouncing. I mean, like it's not going to be nearly as much obviously as what you see in a game, but you are going to see it. It's not hard to actually see like tits bouncing a little bit in public. Whereas like, how often do you see a man's junk bouncing around in public?
Well, I don't really try to.
Yeah, but on the occasions that you have accidentally glanced at a man's crotch in the most completely non-homosexual way, because you are so straight and manly, like how often do you see that? And the answer is like you don't.
You wonder why he's running around in underwear anyway.
Well, you'd wonder why he's running around in like a banana hammock. That's true. But if he was, like, it still wouldn't really bounce around though.
No, and I'd be asking questions for why.
Yeah, I'd be like, you'd be asking what the fuck is wrong with his junk if it was bouncing around.
I'd be like, it's not healthy.
It's like, it's like, dude, you have some serious problems going on down there. So, like, I don't know how valid that argument is. I'm sure that like there are people who will disagree strongly, but like
they're going to.
well, as I said, I mean, it's like men are objectified, and I'm not trying to like defend people who like say that feminists are wrong. Like feminists are right. Women are objectified, and they are objectified more than men, but men still are objectified, just not to the same degree. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, if women being objectified in games is 10, men probably go up to about a 6 or a 7. Because like even though they don't wear like the skimpy outfits that women do, and they don't have like the ridiculously sort of like sexualized aspects of like just having like really narrow waists and really big like hips and tits, like they do have like ridiculous physiques. Like there is no man alive who looks like Kratos. You know? I'm distracting you, aren't I?
No, keep going. It's actually making me think.
Which is why you're dying.
No, I did something stupid then.
Yeah, well,
everyone watching will agree with me there.
Yeah, okay, fine. I wasn't really watching. I was kind of off my own little train of thought.
Yeah, go for it.
No, well, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like there's no man alive, or there are very, very fucking few men alive who are as ripped as fucking Kratos is. You know?
Yeah.
And like the sexual prowess that he has or whatever to like go out and like I've never actually played like God of War more than about 5 minutes, but like
God of War was awesome.
I'm more of a Devil May Cry fan.
I know you are.
But yeah, and there's that sort of thing about it. I think like yeah, it's.
I'm gonna fall over.
Yeah, no man is like just that fucking like stacked and ripped and muscular and shit like that, and that's like I said. I mean, that's not like it's not sexualization strictly speaking. I mean, you can't argue that it's just like fantasy play, but I kind of make the argument that like if you held up a picture of a Lara Croft to like any like regular woman and said, if you had the choice right now and I could snap my fingers and make you look like this, would you want it? I would say a good portion of them would say yes. Probably not all of them. I mean, definitely not all of them. Not every woman would want to look like Lara Croft.
I couldn't imagine anyone not wanting to.
But like I would hazard a guess and just say a good portion of women want to do it. The same way that if I held up a picture of Kratos and said, "Would you like to look like this?" Maybe not as like bold and angry as Kratos, but if you wanted to have a body like Kratos and I could snap my fingers, would you do it? A lot of dudes would say yes.
I would.
Yeah, I would too. So I think that's kind of the.
I'd probably have that angry face too.
You can have the angry face if you want. That's clearly optional.
It comes with it.
So that's kind of like just the thing is that like it's fantasy, and that's the thing is that and like because it's fantasy fulfillment. That's what those games get off on. That's the appeal of those games. And so for it to be fantasy fulfillment, it has to have a certain aspect of it that people can relate to and would like to like experience for themselves. So that's I guess I mean we're getting like way the fuck off track. But,
it's interesting what your thoughts are.
yeah, I mean that's just my particular thoughts on that discussion. I think that sexualization and objectification are okay in the right context, and that for both sexes, because both sexes want those things. We can argue that it's wrong, and we can argue that it's archaic, and we can argue that like it's not politically correct, but it's the same as like 50 Shades of Grey. You know, nothing about that book or movie is right or politically correct. It doesn't stop people from wanting to see it because it taps into that fundamental human need of wanting to have that kind of experience or that kind of life or that kind of body. And in the meantime, Dre's actually been doing pretty well against this boss. So is this like the rat boss?
Yeah, you don't have to solo these battles.
Okay. But it's basically the same theory that you just get a whole shitload of ads during the fight and you have to kill the boss. Yeah, I've got really quiet now because I've kind of like said my piece. I don't want to like start a whole new conversation in the middle of a boss fight. You've almost got this done anyway. Nice work.
Alright, now for Lara Croft.
Now for Lara Croft and her hoots.
She even actually sounds British too, so it's actually kind of cool. She's important in this game because she does sell important stones and stuff for like upgrading weapons and stuff.
Okay.
So she is actually kind of important.
Yeah.
And she is the blacksmith's daughter, which doesn't make sense.
Does she have like green skin and a big beard?
No, she's moving.
How do you know she's the blacksmith's daughter?
He says it.
Okay then.
Yeah. If you talk to him and stuff, he'll like say, "Oh, my daughter's off wandering again."
Yeah.
And then you talk to her, and then she goes, "Oh, okay, you're in Dragon Lake." Oh, yeah, Dragon Lake. And that basically means that she'll meet you back at Majula, where you respawn, teleport back.
It's actually kind of funny that you made me go off on that rant because I was kind of thinking about doing it for, I don't know if you've seen on my channel because you're a lazy fuck, but I don't know if you've seen, like, I do a weekly podcast now, and we just talk about games. I do it with another guy, and we've been over this. Okay, jokes have no effect. I am immune. And we just talk about like.
There she is.
There she is. She looks nothing like Lara Croft.
It's me.
I guess a little. In that she has
those boobs, man.
In that she has
those boobs.
In that she
How
has.
can you not respect that?
In that she has boobs and brown hair. That's kind of
and a ponytail.
That's
and a fringe.
That's kind of as far as like the similarity goes.
But
it's kind of funny that you dragged me into that because like I was thinking about doing it for this week's podcast. And I was going like, I don't really want to do something that's going to be like politically charged, and then you just dragged me into the conversation anyway.
So
good job, sir.
Until she said.
Perhaps when we. I've said. I suppose it's a.
She's back.
You got green goop on your feet.
Alright, so. Did you want to call it?
Do we want to wrap it up there? I think we should. Alright. Guys, I hope you enjoyed these new episodes of Dark Souls. I hope you enjoyed like the sweet, sexy things that we've been talking about.
Please don't hate us. Please do not sue us.
People are either going to agree, like they're just going to be like nodding their head the entire time, like going, "Yeah, I really feel what these guys are saying," or like these guys are the biggest fucking tools on YouTube, and I can't. The only problem with the unsubscribe button is that I can't click it fast enough. So that's it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed like the new audio quality, so it's not as messy as it was before. Just part of my continuing efforts to upgrade this channel and make it sound even better than previously. That's about it. I'll see you guys very soon.
Alright, see you guys.